Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of MJ Everyday, a training-based episode for you guys today. A little bit of a follow-up episode to episode 36 of MJ Everyday, appearing on screen right now, an episode where I discussed the concept of range of motion with you guys and went through exercises where complete range of motion is beneficial, and then also went through some examples of where it may actually be beneficial to limit, to purposely restrict range of motion or purposely cut your reps short to target particular muscle groups during a particular exercise. I wanted to use this episode of MJ Everyday just to drill down a little bit deeper in this concept of range of motion, because I've had a lot of follow-up questions from that episode about exercises where full range of motion is beneficial. So you should be taking an exercise through its full range of motion, and then how you go about balancing the weight that you're lifting starting to affect the range of motion of that exercise. So I think it's best if I use a few examples. So let's think of some examples where full range of motion is always going to be beneficial. If we're talking about shoulders, for example, a dumbbell lateral raise, having full range of motion is always beneficial. If we talk about chest, let's go with a dumbbell press, so coming all the way down, squeezing all the way up for a full chest contraction is always beneficial. If we talk about legs, let's talk about a leg extension. Full range of motion is always beneficial. Hamstrings, a laying hamstring curl or a seated hamstring curl. If we're talking about arms, we can go a bicep curl. We can go a French press, a skull crusher, for example, for triceps, where full range of motion is always beneficial. So I want to focus on these types of exercises where there's no doubt you should be taking the exercise right down as deep as you can go for a full stretch through the muscle, and then right up for a full muscular contraction. And there's no benefit in purposely cutting that range of motion short. There's no benefit in purposely cutting your reps short. And I want to really look at these exercises because I know that a lot of you will struggle with wanting to increase the weight that you're using for these particular exercises, to the point where you start to get to this trade-off between the weight's actually too heavy to get full range of motion, even though you should be getting full range of motion, but ego kind of comes into it a little bit, where you want to keep progressing with the weight. You want to keep, every week, every couple of weeks, every month, increasing the weight you're lifting or increasing the number of reps you're getting with a particular weight, to the point where it starts to affect that range of motion, and you're giving up a little bit of range of motion in order to gain a little bit extra weight lifted. So that's the scenario that I want to look at, and I want to give you guys my personal opinion on this scenario. There literally is no benefit in giving up range of motion to gain a little bit of extra weight lifted. Absolutely none, where the exercise full range of motion is undoubtedly, indisputably beneficial for that particular exercise. There is no advantage. There's no point doing it at all. You really need to check your ego at the door and perform the exercise with as much resistance as you can, with as much weight as you can, while maintaining full range of motion and getting enough reps to hit you within that hypertrophy rep range if that's your goal, or hit you in the strength rep range if that's your goal, or get you into the endurance rep range if that's your goal. Whatever your goal is, you need to be getting the number of reps that you need to get to be able to achieve that particular goal. But there is no benefit at all, guys, in increasing the weight you're lifting for the sake of increasing it, or being able to note it down, or being able to tell your lifting partners that you're lifting heavier than them, or being able to post a video of you doing it on social media. There's literally no benefit in doing that, and really the only thing that it's going to achieve is putting your supporting structures, your joints, your ligaments, your tendons at risk of injury for no benefit. Absolutely no benefit. So my advice to you guys is, with these exercises where full range of motion is 100% beneficial, and you know that you should be doing full range of motion with a particular exercise, don't fall into the trap of progressively increasing weight for the sake of increasing it. Make sure that you're getting the required number of reps with sufficient resistance, but maintaining that full range of motion. That is the absolute key. Maintain full range of motion and then progress from there. But full range of motion is an absolute key when it comes to those exercises where full range of motion is completely beneficial. Guys, that's a wrap for today's episode of MJ Every Day, talking to you about range of motion on full range of motion exercises and what side you should sit on when it comes to giving up range of motion for an increase in weight. Guys, as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn your post notifications on both on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the Massive Joes YouTube channel. Until tomorrow, I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.